What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 3 of Hell Is Us. I almost said Kronos the New Dawn. Kronos the New Dawn. That's a good one. Hell Is Us, however, I am just having trouble enjoying it. I'm having difficulty enjoying the game, and it's never a good thing, especially when you do this for a living. I should be enjoying this. But for whatever reason, I'm just kind of bored in general. And I don't know what it is, but I would really like to figure it out. I'd like to figure out what it is that's making me not enjoy this process as much, or this game, you know? But I just don't know what it is. I just don't think this is my kind of game. I don't know. Very strange feeling though, but it is incredibly loud too. If you guys are losing your hearing, please let me know. Let's go kill those time guardians really quickly. Maybe over there. We are looking for the tented area. I don't even know if this is oh, this is kind of the back end of the other area, so heading towards the well, I guess technically towards that tower that we never got to, right? Are you dodging and start? Okay, I've been playing too many games. I don't know, guys. I'm just not having fun. I'm not having a lot of fun with this game. I am trying to enjoy it, and it's just not really like my kind of game, I guess. And I'm like, man, I'm a little dry. I'm a little bored. I feel a little bored, and not a knock to the game. I think the game's great. I think there'd be lots of people that would, you know, a big audience that would truly enjoy this style of game. It's just, I don't know, I'm just not me. I'm not really feeling it. It's well made, it's good budget, all that stuff. Let's see here. And I ordered some food because I am so hungry. I was famished. I was like, you know what? I need to eat. Let's see here. Why? Oh, okay, this is a sad one, the drippy one. I do need that. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll come back for this. But yeah, in general, I don't know. I'm just a little bored with this game. I think it's a solid game. It's fun. It's made very well. The budget's all there and everything. It's just, I don't know. There's something with it, and I just don't know what it is. I say the combat, but no. Maybe it's the pacing? I don't know. Easy killer. What's going on, fam? How are you doing? Oh, Marcus, what is up? Marcus, I've been playing B4, loving it so much. Nice. Borderlands 4 is here, and Marcus is here for it. What build are you going with right now? Super excited to hear that. Oh my gosh. I hope you're having a blast, because I am not having fun with this game. I'm just not really enjoying myself with this game. And it's kind of sucky, because it's like, I don't know, I want to have fun. I'm not having fun with this one. So I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do, what we're going to do. But I am so glad you're enjoying Borderlands 4. The wait was seemingly worth it, and that's all that matters. Yo! I keep pressing the wrong button to dodge. I will tell you a game that I had been playing. Sir? Okay, you're just gonna die. That's fine too. That's fine too. I'm glad you're liking Borderlands 4. Can't wait to hear more about your build. I'm thinking that once I, potentially, just depending on a few factors, like once I get paid, I might get that game so I can have something that's a little more fun, you know? I don't know. I think that this game is made well and stuff. It just, for whatever reason, it's just not clicking with me. Oh, is this where the tent is? I need to come here. Ow. I see Matthias in chat. Hold on, let me read your chat in just a second, brother. Die. And die. Oh, that was funny. Matthias says, there's something about this game. I missed the very few first seconds of the stream. Evidently started to get bored with the game. Anyways, hope your weekend went well, Inhuman. My weekend was fantastic. I didn't do a darn thing, and very rarely can I say that. I'm usually doing something or helping somebody or something. And it was so nice to just not do anything. Like, man, I got some Sapporo, you know, some of that Japanese beer, and I just had a handful of beers, and we had some good food, and just hung out. We stayed home mostly. But man, it was just it was a good weekend to kind of refresh. But I did experiment with a few things on the channel. I didn't work because I promised I wouldn't, so it was nice to take a break for sure. But yeah, there's just something. Fam says that's sad seeing the thumbnail. I'm sorry, fam. I don't know. I'm just not really I'm not really enjoying the game. I don't know. I mean, it's, again, I've said this multiple times already within the first 6 minutes, I think, but whoever's watching this may really, dude. But I think the game is it's all quality. I mean, you know, you've got excellent, you know, budget, you know, the story's great and all that, but it's just, I don't know if it's the pacing or if it's just purely the combat, but I'm just bored. I'm bored with it, you know? And I don't know what it is. But Marcus says, I played 2 Vault Hunters up to level 5 to see which one I liked more and have now chosen one, which I'm loving, and I'm now level 11. Who are you? Did you get to pick one of the main ones that they released, like Rafa, Harlow, Amon or whatever? Amon or Amon looks cool too, I thought, in my opinion. We need Terror. I ordered some food because I'm really hungry, so I apologize, but I have to eat. Like, I have to eat. Normally I don't like doing that, but I'm hungry. So hungry. It says Terror, and then I think like it's Admiration was the eyeballs everywhere, and then Hatred was, I thought Hatred was the stick. So Terror might be something different. That's Hatred. And then Wow. That would be the eye with the little boop. Those are my notes. There you go. My notes worked. Yes, I love it. Oh. Oh, nice. Marcus, I went with Vex, but also played Rafa. Very cool. Vex was the one that can cast the Panther, right? Is that am I correct? She looked fun, but I'm always hesitant with casters. Oh, this is Grief. Okay, that's great. Sorry. Stayed there for a little bit. I need my light. Demons walk among us. Oh, yep. Truth. Actual truth spoken. Matthias says, my son's enjoying Borderlands 4 so much that I've barely made a dent in the game that we evidently don't speak of. Oh, that's so funny. Thankfully, there's school during the week. Finally making progress. I know, right? You gotta send it back, son. It is time to let father play. Show him how it's done, right, Matthias? That is too funny. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. That is makes me really happy. Panther or Minions or Eldritch Blast, very nice. Man, I'm glad you guys are enjoying Borderlands 4. That's awesome. Makes me happy. A bitter triumph. Okay. A dusty tome. Well, when we have that, not Agatha, but whatever her name is, read it. My food's on the way. Yes, I got a sandwich because I am just so hungry today. We got another amine prism. This is gonna allow us to close a time loop, which is great. We did the first time loop just the other day. All right, that stuns enemies within range. See, I want to go rage. I want to see if I can change my access to rage. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's see if we can do that. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and leave. There was quite a few items, actually. I mean, a bunch of glyphs, so I'm happy with that. This... and just eyeballs. Okay, no worries. We'll get out of here. Marcus says, hi, Matthias. Hi, fam. Yeah, we got most of the crew here. I love it. Let's see. I wanted to go. Oh, I need to go back to area 2. But first, that doesn't help me very much. Trying to find where the time loop guardians are. See, I can't tell if it's going this way or what. Maybe it's like up. I thought I already killed this one. Maybe you have to kill them all in one sitting. Hold on 1 second. I'm not sure if that's my food. I don't think it is. 1 second. Oh my gosh, it was my food. Yes, I'm so hungry, guys. Check this out. Look at what I'm munching on. It's a sandwich. It's not the one that Fam was talking about. This is just a regular sub sandwich, but it is quite good. Let me notate that I just found that one secret, and you're gonna have to hear me and see me. I'm so sorry. I'm so hungry. I don't know why. All right, first bite. Okay, first bite, and we get into it. Thing of beauty. Matthias says, "Hey Marcus, glad you're enjoying B4 as much as we are. Speaking of Marcus, there's Marcus bobbleheads in B4 that give a free 100 XP if you hit them. So my son has discovered. Nice. Very nice. That's awesome. Let me charge my phone and let's get to it. All right. Marcus says, yes, he is all in the Borderlands game, but only appears of the intro B4. But yeah, bobbleheads. And I love bobbleheads. It reminds me of, well, specifically, it reminds me of Fallout. But Fam says, on my end, I'm about to confront the true final boss of Hollow Knight. Is it the moth thing, the Radiant Beast, or whatever it's called? That's so awesome, Fam. That's super exciting. That's a great boss fight. One of the best boss fights in any Metroidvania that I've ever played. Like I told you, Hollow Knight I revere quite highly. It's probably one of my favorite Metroidvanias. I mean, it certainly is. Not probably. Whoa! Okay. Now we need to go to area 2 and see if I can change my axes out. Good job, fam. Oh man, the Nightmare Grim. Oh, that was probably one of the best fights in the game. That was such a good fight. I ended up doing a handful of those fights, and even some of the the gauntlets and pantheons, like no damage, just because I just liked it so much, and I was doing lore on the game for a period of time. More obscure lore, you know, not anything like too obvious, and it was really fun. Matthias says, there came a rapping at my chamber door. Quote the Raven, nevermore. He's like, is that gasoline I smell? Is that a Crow reference? Because if that is, that just made my day, Matthias. I heard a rapping. Oh man, I love that movie. I'll eat like an animal. I'm so sorry. I'm watching myself take a bite. I'm like, ew, is that what you guys have to see? Marcus says, forgive me for asking, but if you're not enjoying this game, why are you playing it? That's an excellent question. Mostly because I feel like I'm cheating you guys out on it because I know that some of you guys want to see it. But I'm like, I'm just not in love with it. Also, I don't have a great idea of what game I would play in lieu of this. I did want to talk to you guys about some of the games that I was just for fun. You know, I haven't played for just for my own leisure or whatever in a while. And oh man, I was playing Remnant 2. The Remnant series is by far one of the best I've ever played in my life. Remnant from the Ashes and Remnant 2 are some of my favorite games. They're so unique in that they deliver such a difficult experience, but it's so rewarding, and you have all the different, like, the seeds and all the procedural generation and all that stuff. In fact, I almost 100%ed Remnant from the Ashes years ago when I first played it, and then Remnant 2, I just played it this weekend, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, why have I stopped playing this game? It's like a Souls-like, if you will, in many senses of the word. But it has like this like incredible puzzle system and story, so I would like to maybe incorporate that, and I was going to talk to you guys about that here. But yeah, excellent question. I guess I'm something of a masochist one, but I also feel like there are some of you that want to see it, and I do want to showcase the game. Also, because I paid a good penny for it, and I don't want to waste that. You know, I want to make sure that I at least finish it, I suppose. But Remnant 2, I played that, and that was the most fun I've had playing a game in quite some time. Pretty much since Wukong, when I first played Wukong, because I played it so much that it's like, hey, the novelty's wearing off a bit, but Remnant 2, my gosh, it's just such a good game. Oh, here he is. I love how it just drops me off right here. Fam says the grim fight was obviously a take from many inspiration from Dracula and Castlevania. Absolutely. Absolutely, sure is. Okay, can we look to see if we can change a weapon's... Oh, what did I just do? I don't want to upgrade it, though. I want to downgrade it, technically. I don't know. Because this is Rage, but it just sucks. It's just not a fun weapon to use. That's why they give you two. I see now, you know? That's fine. The axes are decent, but damn it. I screwed that up. Limbic energy. Trying to see reduced tear. No. Okay. That's fine. It's interesting to note, though. That's probably why they give you multiple copies of weapons. Also, I don't remember where we left off, so let me figure out my life. I think there's another area we're supposed to go to or something. Matthias says, definitely a Crow reference. Well, of course, the Crow was referencing The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe when he said that, of course. But yeah, I specifically was referencing the Crow. Nice. The Brandon Lee version, I hope. Marcus, I'm not being biased, but I think you would like B4 as a filler game. It's an easy pickup and play, then leave and continue. See, I like something like that's fun. I like that. Gearbacks have done so well in keeping this game going for a long time. That's very true. Maybe run another vote and see what the guys choose. I think I may, because as much as I wanted to really just show this game, I really did enjoy Chronos. Chronos was great. But this one, I don't know. It's just I don't know what it is. It's just sometimes like if you play a game and you're like, okay, this is gonna be pretty decent, and then you're like, I'm sure that you guys have slogged through a game before, being like, okay, it's gonna get better. I know it's gonna get better. I know, and it just never quite gets there. That's how I feel. I don't know where to go. I should have paid attention to the last kind of few dialogues we had, but I know we met here, and then we went back here. Is there not a second location? Maybe we do need to stay here for now. Let me talk with her for a bit. I need exposition.
Okay, I finished examining the scroll.
Fam says, but to be fair, the real final boss of the game is the Path of Pain. Oh yes, the Path of Pain. The good old Path of Pain.
I I translated the text.
Oh, I understand that. I just need to know where that's
The
at.
server is giving me the usual encyclopedic answer. The drawings are landmarks.
Yeah, duh.
The flower is the key to finding their location. Whatever this place is, it's a well-guarded secret. I'm sure it holds the clues to Vitalis' investigation into stopping the calamity. I think it's time for you to chat with the locals. Talking isn't your strong suit, but someone must know where this flower grows.
You didn't break down anything for me, lady.
What should I do now? Someone must know where this blue flower.
Okay, so we're gonna speak to the locals and see about the blue flower then. Fair enough. Can I exit? Oh, what about Marcus? Oh. Ban Marcus, please. Ban Marcus. Marcus, what about Silk Song? That was mean. No, you know what, Marcus? I will play a Silk Song. But I'm gonna play it in 7 years. I'm gonna play it in 7 years, brother. Alright, I did speak to this guy already.
I'm glad to
Oh, blue flowers.
this flower grows. I know this flower very well.
Yes.
My brothers and I produce mead at the Abbey. Together, the honey we need, we set up our beehives in Lake Sinan, where this flower blooms.
Fam says, ban hammer incoming. Marcus says, Susanna says hi and says Sims. We'll forget about that. Yeah, Sims, I would be miserable. I need death and action. I need to be able to do something I can't do in real life, you know?
Lake Sinan.
Well, there's probably plenty of things in Sims I couldn't do, but you know what I mean? I like that fantasy element to games.
Place to start.
Whether it be sci-fi or whatever. So you know where it's at? Hold on.
You know where this? I know that it's quite beautiful, but who knows what state it's. You know where this? I know this flower very well. My brothers. And
I need to get to the Abbey then.
It's quite beautiful. How are you holding? My Lord Sethrus has put.
Okay, well I need to go to the Abbey. Yeah, Sims wouldn't work. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Well, that was it. Lake Sinan. Why does that sound real? Lake Sinan. That sounds like a real place. Let me get another bite.
When you find items out there, please bring them back here.
Okay, well you're not. You're done helping for now? There it is. Play Sims. So Remnant 2 has the new DLC. And I haven't 100% everything in the second DLC yet. So I have like probably 85% of everything. I had probably 95% of everything.
That's not good.
But with the new DLC launch, they added a bunch of things to all the other stuff too. Marcus says you're making me hungry. I'm so sorry. I was so hungry. I was like, there's no way protein shake's gonna hold me over, so.
Shit with me.
Uh-oh. Language.
It's only a matter of time before we ID.
Like, I will kill you.
Pleasure in knowing that you buried. Who was it? Your brother? Sister? Mother?
Hey, you're supposed to be a sociopath.
Father. His name was Vitalis, but I'm sure you knew that already.
Uh-oh. Yeah, why don't we just like break the screen or prefer her to...
Tell me he was your father.
You didn't ask.
Ooh.
And here I thought you knew nothing.
He doesn't know anything.
I have 1,000 questions.
Okay, pump the brakes. I was born here, but I grew up on the outside.
Okay, while they're talking, I'm gonna eat.
Why did you come back?
Like you, I had 1,000 questions.
Now you're done? This is cool. That looks nice. All right. That looks great. But how much of that is actually, you know, interactable, if you will? So as I was saying, Remnant 2, one of the best games I've ever played. I played that offline. That was one of my guilty pleasures. Remnant, the Remnant series, in fact. And I would love, at some point in the future, to be able to play with you guys to 100% Remnant from the Ashes, which is the first one, because you need co-op, and I don't have any friends. So, not like, oh, boo-hoo, but I don't have any friends that I can rely on. So, and so I always play Apocalypse as well. I call it APOC because I'm cool. So I have one thing to get. It's like the hero's ring or whatever. I have the seed loaded and everything. I just don't have the people to play with. And I'm like, you guys, we could do it together. So I would love to do that. And now I'd 100% from the Ashes, and then I'd be happy. Remnant 2, there's plenty of co-op in that as well. You can play together. And I play solo APOC, so that's like the highest difficulty anyway. So it's like, it's going to be super challenging. It's going to be super fun. And I'm like a build master. Like I have 8 different slots of builds, and I typically have like a 9th one just in the back of my mind that I'm running, and I can swap between them. So it's like lots of fun. You can very different play styles. And even though I haven't played in over a year, aside from yesterday, they definitely do still work. Like the builds aren't broken yet. Oh, nice. We have a gun. Oh, it's a research item. Broaden your mind, find the truth. The truth is out. What is this, X-Files? Borderlands 4 will also pull in views. It's pretty much dominating YouTube at that moment. It plays so well. No real issues, and the roadmap for the game is very impressive. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, honestly. That would be a fun thing to do as well. But I can't get that until next week or so, because I get paid then I'd be able to comfortably make that purchase. Known flower. Okay, good. It's like, yes, blue flower. Yeah, everywhere. That is really nice though. Gosh, that looks good. That looks really nice. Fam says, the sucky thing is that I miss an arcane egg in the Lifeblood Cavern. I went for the charm first, and I don't know, I will teleport you back outside and don't let you go back inside. Oh no, really? I didn't think there was anything missable in that. I didn't know there was anything missable in that. I was gonna say, there's gotta be something up here, right? Okay, good. But yeah, I've been on this, like, I was looking for a game. All weekend, I was like, I pulled out my Switch, and I was trying different things, and I was like, okay, what game can I play and just have fun with, you know? And I wasn't landing on anything, and I was like, okay, none of these are really like fun or enjoyable right now. I was like, I just want to play a fun game, you know? Because my wife and daughter, they've been playing this game, and they're just hooked on it, and not this game, but a game together, and they're having lots of fun with it. I'm like, man, if there was a game like that was just like more like mature and more blood, I was like, I'd love it. And I was just looking for that, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, Remnant. And I re-downloaded it, and I was like, there was like a corrupted save, and I was so scared because I'd put in like 300 hours. And at the time, I had like 95% of everything. I had everything minus the corrupted weapons, 2 variants of corrupted weapons, and 1 relic heart, I think. But then they released the second DLC, and I had just about everything minus like a heart and some other things. But I was playing some this weekend, and man, I was getting my tail handed to me. But it was tons of fun because I haven't played, and I only play on APOC, so it was like really, really tough. But I got used to it, and I was experimenting with my builds, and I was testing. I was like, oh, they still work. But I didn't know the rotations anymore. I was trying to get used to the rotations. Let's go in here. The arcane egg is just a sellable though, so not that much. Oh, okay, not much of a problem. Good. It's not like an actual, you know, slottable or equipment or something. Yeah, I don't remember. Shoot, I looked at my... Well, I was playing on the Switch, right? And I was looking at the different Metroidvanias I had, and I am at 111% for Hollow Knight. It's so funny. I am at 111%. I was right there. That's so odd. You can't do anything with that. You can't go inside or anything. I'm not sure what all these little structures are. There's like a bucket and whatever these things are. Oh, these are the apiaries. Oh, this is the beehives, essentially. I was like, these look really familiar. Yeah, they're apiaries. Or this is an apiary. First aid kit, let me in. Okay, well then the only thing at this area is going to be the puzzle, which is kind of lame, but it's such a nice area. But it's kind of empty. But one thing I would like to do, like before the servers get shut down, is play from Remnant from the Ashes together on... I think I have it on PlayStation. I think there's crossplay though. But in either case, I want to play that together, and I want to get the one item I need, and it just requires 2 other players, and you have to all have this key, and you have to get it a secret way. So I could show you how to get the key. I could carry through I just need to literally we just need the keys to get there. Bam, how do we do it? Counterclockwise, clockwise? What are we doing? What are we thinking here? I think it actually had said what direction to do it in, but it's fine. Because this certainly doesn't seem correct. Is there just 5? It could be the starting points from here as well, which is another problem. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, well that tells you the placement, so this is number 2 then. Okay. I'd imagine this is number 2, right? This would be the second one. What I don't know is how it's going to tell me, give me more information, which is this. So there's a water drop and a cup. Ugh, it's not making sense to me. What's up, Christopher? How are you doing? I will look at the pictures again. I bit my beard. Ow. Okay. The problem will be time zone for Remnant for me. Oh, can you not crossplay? Does it not work that way? Like, is it like region? I guess like the servers are based off region probably. I didn't even think about that. We could dominate in that. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Remnant 2, I still have the last DLC to complete, plus a few secrets from the second DLC. But I have everything else. And apparently I haven't played since they implemented the new prism system, but I had so many mythic fragments that I guess when they transitioned to the new prism thing, like I have nearly all of them already. Minus there's a few that I don't have that I'm just picking up randomly by defeating certain enemies or just in chests and stuff. But then there's also the corrupted variants of weapons that I'm like, oh man, I have to beat hardcore again. And I already beat hardcore the one time, and I was like, I guess I gotta go through again and corrupt savior, but... Oh no, you mean time of day. Yeah, because it is kind of late. Like, we're 6 hours apart. That's the tough thing. That does make it hard. But we could do it on stream. I mean, that's what I was planning. Okay, where's my document? Here it is. Okay. So 3 is the key. So it's funny because one of them says we have one of those dials. And then it says that the second one is a teardrop, the fifth one's a cup. But the third one is the key. What does that mean? What does that mean? We need to look for more of these. These might tell us the story. There's one there, one there. If not, we can go. Let's go check this real quick. Oh, we keep getting med. I mean, that's fine. I'm down with the med kits because I was actually using them quite a bit. And then let's go check and see if there's anything tucked in this corner here. There could be. Oh yeah, there's got to be a secret here, right? Give me the answer. Oh yes. Okay. Well, somebody had a party here. Oh no, there's another one. Okay. Yikes. That's like the opposite. That's the exact opposite of what the other one was. The other one was terror, admiration, hatred, and then the wow eyeball. I doubt these are the same though. In fact, yeah. That'd have been too easy, huh? Well, at least we know it exists. Do those hittable pillars have symbols on them? Let's go check. I was hoping we'd get some more clues from here, but it doesn't seem like we're going to. We did pick up some research items we could technically take back to Tathagata, or whatever her name is. Tathagata? Okay, there's a teardrop. That's 2. Ah, lovely. Okay. So we have 2 and 5. Oh, nice. Thank you, fam. You're a genius. The game is boring. I would not say that the game is boring. The problem is I'm not having as much fun with the game. So I'm bored with the game. So it's a me thing. It's not that the game is bad. The game is great. It's just not a game that for whatever reason I'm clicking with. But I would not say that the game is boring. It's just for me, I'm not having as much fun with it because I don't know. I don't know why. I think it could be technically the combat. It could be a number of different things. So we have the cup here as well. So we need to do the correct order. So we know that's that's number 3. I know there's a way to quick equip these items, but it doesn't matter. So let me write this down real quick in my handy dandy notebook. So number 1 we don't know. Number 1's question mark. Number 2 is teardrop. Number 3 is key. Number 4 is we don't know, and then number 5 is chalice. So let's do that again. Okay, yeah, that's key. So yeah, it's not the game, Squishy, it's me. So I have 3 out of 5, that's correct. So let's guess the first 2 then. The first 2 are likely gonna be, there's like this crown symbol. Yeah, I would imagine crown would be first, right? Like, it's like probably telling the story, like, that's the water, and then... So we only have 2 choices that we can mess up, so that's fine. And then this, the star. Okay, so... Let's go crown first. Crown, then teardrop. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's a great guess. Crown, teardrop, and then the key. And then the star, and then the chalice, which is up here. Fam, that's a hell of a guess. You did it! With your help. Oh wow. Old wooden spindle. Okay. We'll need to see how to use that. Potentially for that little home, or if there's any kind of like... I haven't seen wooden though anywhere. Excellent, fam. Thank you so much for the tips. That was huge, looking at the symbols on the bottom of those pillars. It's like... fam knows things. Squishy says, I got you. Just asking based on the picture of the video. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm bored with it. I'm just... like, this is... I'm having fun now. You know, I'm enjoying myself now, but... I don't know. In general, like, I'm like, I have to play this game all week. You know? I want to be excited about what I'm playing and streaming and covering. And I'm not super excited about it, but... I mean, it's fine. I'm getting... oh, look at that. That one was worthless. It was never supposed to help us. Okay, anyways, let's go up. But yeah, I am bored with it more than anything. I don't think it's an issue with the game though necessarily. Well, there you go. Well, that was easy. There was like no room for messing that up had we just looked around a little bit more. And then this is where we went up here. Okay, so now let's go back to that reporter chick and see if we can potentially get some more data. I don't know where to use that spindle and other items, so let's take a look. Seems like for the windmill. Oh, it could be for the windmill, okay. I was thinking of like, yeah, that's the only wooden device we've seen, right? Everything else has been kind of like more modern. Let's go talk to that chick real quick. We have a hat, a gun, and that spindle. My goal is to like I have like a very contradictory nature. I want to complete it because I'm tired of starting games and not finishing them, because that bothers me. It makes me feel like ugh. But at the same time, I don't want to be like slogging through this, because guess what? We have just a few, well, I'd say a little bit over a week or so before Silent Hill 4 comes out. And I am super excited about that. Is that the 24th or the 29th? I don't remember that one. Hold on. Let me double check real quick. Silent Hill F. Release date should be like the first thing. The 25th. Okay, so that's next week. So it wouldn't be that much of a slog, you know? Fam, you are the only one that I know in chat that wants to see this, and that's that you are no guilt. I'm down. I'm just saying, you're the only one. Everybody else wants to play Borderlands 4. It's just me and you figuring this one out. I will, Marcus. That's a great question. I'm gonna do a poll. No, you don't have to shut up. No, you can talk as much as you want. Because that's a good suggestion, Marcus. I will do a poll. I'll do a poll at on the channel. That way we get more views, and more engagement, so we can see. It'll be a bigger pool of data. Because if I just do it on chat, I only get 11 people's opinions, right? But if I do it on the channel, I might get more than that. That way I can see, like, in general, what do you guys want to see? Because I don't want to really get another new game or anything necessarily, because I can't until like next week. So I'd have to figure something else out. But at some point we're gonna have to finish this game anyway, so I'm kind of like, do I just suck it up and beat it? I don't know. But no, you're good, Marcus. And fam, no worries. I'm just teasing you. I was like, I know that you're the one that was more excited about it for sure, though, especially whenever Kronos the New Dawn won out. Modern Zombie says, how's the game? You know, I think the game is fine. It just, I don't think this is just my cup of tea necessarily, you know? And because of that, like, I'm a little bored with the game. I thought she gave me another research item. What about my spindle? Oh, that's fine. Never mind. Okay. Actually, let me speak to her really quickly and let her know what we got.
When you find items out there,
Oh, that's it, huh? Rox says, hello, how are you? What's up, Rox? How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Just having an existential crisis on what game to play. I think Vista Hills, right? Vista Hills. Fam says, oh, talking about Silent Hill, Koei just announced the Fatal Frame 2 remake. I know, I saw that. Fatal Frame was good back. Oh man, that was good. So that would be fun too. I haven't seen any promotional material for. I did see the announcement, but that was about it. Rock says it is too boring. Yeah, just a little bit. For me, the world just isn't. I mean, it's beautiful and it's nice to look at, but I think I just need to know a little more about the story. The enemy, when it comes down to it, right? The story is not so intriguing that I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to know everything that's happening. At the same time, I'm also like, well, the enemies have like incredibly little diversity, so that makes it a little tough for me. But aside from all those things, I mean, I think the game's fine. It's just not my kind of game. I need something with either more challenge or a more intriguing world. It's a beautiful world. I mean, there's no doubt about it, but I don't know. It's just not really for me. I'm gonna eat my sandwich now. One hand. Oh God. Making a mess. They didn't give me any napkins. They gave me no napkins. Oh gosh. Can you see onion bits all over my beard? Because that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at right now. Let us see. Oh, Kofi, but let me guess, Marcus says fam. Who probably Marcus is a beast of mankind. In a good way, naturally. Let me see here. I can't read those. They don't pop in. Oh my gosh. Marcus, no way, dude. Marcus. Why are you so nice? I feel so bad. Alright, Marcus just literally pretty much funded a new game for me. And not the cheap one. I mean, he literally funded a new game. Marcus is seriously, mate. Try B4 now. It won't cost you nothing. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I cannot believe how kind you are. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Marcus. I really appreciate it. You got me blushing, man. Like, you just guys, I'm just so blessed to have you guys. That's huge. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Marcus. Well, now I don't really have much of an excuse to moan about games, right? Marcus would like for me to try B4, and I'm pretty down with that. So I would I'll do the poll and see if you guys, and it'll be between those two games. Do you guys want to see Hell Is Us? Do you want to see Borderlands 4? And we'll go from there. But honestly, thank you so much, Marcus. I was not expecting that, nor, you know, wishing that from you. So I really appreciate that. Again, it's just, I don't even know what to say other than thank you so much. You and Susanna both incredibly generous, and I really appreciate that, man. That's huge. Thank you so much, Marcus. Well, that solves that problem. So I'll do the poll today, and we'll see what you guys want to, of those two, what you guys want to see. Honestly, I really think that we could have some fun with that for the next week and a half or so. And that is like a game, like that Marcus has said multiple times, it's a game you can pick up and just kind of put down for a little bit, and it's fine. Like, you're not missing out on all this crazy stuff or anything like that. And it's a game that I can take a little bit less seriously than what I do normally. So that's huge. That is so big. Thank you so much again. I don't know where the heck to go for this windmill. I think it was over here, right? But thanks again, brother. Fam says, I want to try it too, but yeah, obviously my finance is always the problem. Yeah, and do they not have region support over there? That's what sucks, man. When I get to where I'm like YouTube rich, trust me, I'm gonna be repaying everything in kind. I assure you guys. I cannot wait till I'm at that level. Do I need to go down and around then, I suppose? I don't remember. We'll find it. I'm just trying to see if I can get to... Well, technically you could never reach the windmill. You could get inside, so maybe that's the difference. He's now back. Okay, so... Yeah, it probably is that way. Marcus says, you're more than welcome. Thank you so much again, man. Like, literally at a loss of words there. Lost 4 words. Fam says, nope. And the best part of it all is that we can actually play, we can do co-op. We can play together. Which that's what I want, a game where I can just like kind of let loose and have fun, you know? I don't think there was anything else here though. Old man.
Remember.
Rock says, so what are you going to do after Hell Is Us? Well, I may not finish Hell Is Us because, again, I haven't really been enjoying it as much. That's why I was so glad that you guys picked Chronos: The New Dawn. We ended up starting both games, and then we did a poll. Chronos: The New Dawn won out, and we beat Chronos, which it was a great game. I thought it was really good. And then I was like, okay, let's jump back into Hell Is Us, but it's just kind of been a slog for me. Like I'm not really enjoying it as much as I thought I would, and I thought at first it was the combat or whatever, but I do believe it's probably like the pacing or something. I don't know, probably a combination of the enemy diversity, the combat, and the pacing, I would say. If I had to really like break it down and be like, okay, what am I not a big fan of? And it just makes it like arduous, you know? It's like, oh man, it's like not nearly as fun as I was hoping. Okay, I keep going the same way. So I may end up doing Borderlands 4 until Silent Hill F comes out. Silent Hill F comes out on the, I think we just looked up the 25th, if I'm not mistaken. So let me look at the calendar really quickly. I think it's probably going to be next Friday. Yeah, it comes out the 25th, which is actually next Thursday. So we could play Borderlands 4 until then. And I'm trying to think here. Yeah, we'd switch over to Silent Hill F, and then after Silent Hill F, we have Bye Sweet Carol, which I've been talking with them. It's on this side, guys. I've been talking with the devs, actually, and they might give me a key. It's one of those things where it's like, they're really leaning towards it, but they haven't said, yes, we'll give you a key. So I'm like, I don't know. Same thing happened with Chronos, and I was like, I thought you guys were going to give me a key. I didn't say that, but then the morning of, they gave me the key. I'm like, oh, thank you. It was so funny. But we'll do Silent Hill F, Bye Sweet Carol, and then Ninja Gaiden 4, which is one of the most anticipated games for me this year. So I'll really be looking forward to those. But I think because of Marcus and Susanna's amazing, gigantic donation there, I'm probably going to get Borderlands 4 so we can play that. And then we'll circle back up and do some cleanup or something for some of these other series, if you guys really want to see them. Okay, so what about your dog? But he had a puppy dog. I want to say that the puppy's fine. Did they open this up for us? Nope. They did not. Marcus says, sorry, fam. Ghost of Yote, maybe. You know, I haven't played... I only ever watched the Ghost of Tsushima. I never played it for myself. So I probably will not be playing Ghost of Yote just because I have a very strange sense of logic, but essentially I've never played that first one, so it's like, I feel like just to skip to the second one wouldn't feel right. So probably not going to be playing Ghost of Yote either. I mean, it's going to be one of those amazing games I just probably play later in life. But I haven't even played Ghost of Tsushima yet. You know, I watched it and I thought it was incredible. But I was watching someone play it. And I never finished that. So probably will not be playing Ghost of Yote. It's going to be Borderlands 4, Silent Hill F, Buy Sweet Carol, and then Ninja Gaiden 4. And after Ninja Gaiden 4, we have November. In November, I'll probably play Where Winds Meet. That's a free-to-play game. Looks pretty decent. Probably play that every once in a while. That'll be another game we kind of dabble, you know, in and out, you know, kind of play it not too seriously, but often enough to stay okay with it, stay up to date with it. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else after that. I think Metroid Prime is coming out in December, so I'll maybe play that, but maybe. But nothing written in stone. Marcus, please don't let me decide what you want to play. It was really just to give you an option, mate. Thank you so much, Mark. But you know that was there, because even when I said, oh, I'll have to wait until maybe next week or so, because as a when you're as a YouTuber or whatever, you only get paid like once a month, so you just have to budget accordingly, right? So I was like, I want to just wait, because September was going to be a crazy month anyway, so I was like, let me just wait. We've had a bunch of like unplanned trips we had to take, like to go to the, you know, the funerals and whatever that stuff, the wedding, whatever else. So I was like, yeah, you know what? That's why in the very beginning of this month, I was like, I'm not going to be playing every single game that comes out in September. And but fortunately, I mean, again, you guys have been so generous that I was able to I got a key for one game. We met a bunch of donation goals. So I was like really in a good spot. But now I had some freedom to be like, okay, maybe I can play a different game. And Borderlands was always on that list, but that was one that I had to remove because I was like, well, I don't know if that's going to be kind of fitting in for the channel. But honestly, many of you guys are playing it and enjoying it. It's like, I think it'd be fun to do. And it'd be nice to have a game that I don't take like so seriously. Like, oh my gosh, I have to do a challenge run or a walkthrough of the game or something. It's like, let's just have fun with it, you know? Well, I am lost. I don't know what to do with the windmill. But no, it's to me, I appreciate you giving me that option. But that was always a game that I had considered. But it was just one of the ones I had to drop initially because of the September was gonna be. It was a loaded month full of great games, honestly. And again, this is a good game. It's just not necessarily my cup of tea. I think I finally figured out where to go. But it is a very good game. There's nothing wrong with this game at all. But you know what? The more I think of it, like this weekend, whenever I was playing for fun, I was like, I hadn't had so much fun playing games since Remnant 2. Like, I was like, man, this is just crazy how good it is. And it's got that crazy, like, hard difficulty. The puzzles are just insane. And finding those out is just half the fun. All right, so I think... Okay, my keys. There you go. No, that's weapon, time loops, good deeds. Okay, that's not. What do I do with this? What is that? What does this thing do? I'm gonna go back to the lake. We need a rustic key. Yeah, it is empty, but mostly because I killed most of the enemies already, Rocks. So, the default setting is that even if you die, the enemies you've defeated don't come back for a while. Like, you have to, like, leave the area, essentially. And, yeah, there was nothing there. So it's usually a little bit more populated. It's very empty now because of the fact that I killed the enemies. Yeah, I should go back to town potentially. That or the lake. But I didn't see anything I could insert that into, right? So... Fam says, and then there's the indie team sells a big, long-weighted game for $20 and with a full-on regional support, so it costs like $8. Yeah, that's insane. You told me that the other day, and I was like, oh, that's really nice that they did that. That helps me kind of forgive them for making us wait for 7 years without any news whatsoever. We're having so much fun making the game. We forgot to tell you guys. Maybe just go back to town. Yep. Mark says it will be easy to pick up and play and have a bit of a laugh before you get into the serious stuff again. I agree, and that to me is like, that's so big, and so that's why I appreciate that so much. Like, you know, the funny thing is you can get burnt out, and you would think you'd like all you do is play video games, bro. But that's just a small part. Like the streaming part can get really grindy. The content creation part is just hard because you have so much more to do, like making the actual individual videos. But streaming's easy to me if you have the right games and if you're passionate about the games you're playing. But if you're not, my gosh, it's a slog, you know. And Chronos was good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. This game's also fine, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, I gotta see everything. It's like, eh. Okay, there was something. So so I think it's you know, finding the right game is key. I always look at those streamers and content creators that play the same game and like they, you know, like they only cover like Fortnite or what. I'm just making it up. Like I could never play a game that much without wanting to just crawl in a hole and just scream, you know, because like I would get so bored. It doesn't matter like if it's the funnest game in the world or my favorite game. I would get bored eventually. Dude, bro, do you have anything else for me? I got your... Oh, you know what I want? You know what we should try and do? I want to go back to the Abbey and see if they can let me in yet. If they can't, then that's our biggest, you know, kind of goal, I would say. Come to me! Ow. Sir. Time loop guardian kill. Maybe not. Maybe we could kill the time loop guardians in here. There was a quest item in the other like time loop. Alright, let's take this guy out. He's knocked out. You missed. And X. I like this one. Okay, I don't think I picked up any additional information from this either. Talk to Officer Vass. We could chat with him too. Because I don't think that the guards are just gonna move, right? So that's not a bad idea. If Fam has had such great ideas on how to solve some of these puzzles, like, I am open to those suggestions all day. Where's that dum-dum? Let me kill these guys real quick. Okay. Nope, I can't go up there. Wait a second. I thought it said neurotoxin. It says neutral. I was like, say, what, there's neurotoxins? And then I think he was around here somewhere. Did I deliver the milk? No, I haven't found the milk. I only have the empty bottles right now, if I'm not mistaken. I think inventory. All I have is the empty bottles. So I haven't delivered the milk yet. Definitely need to do that. I need to use this key, which I have no clue where to use. When I inspect it, there's like nothing telling about it. You know, I should go back in the damn basement too. Like, what I've not seen. Have I not used those keys yet? So we'll do that in a second. So let me speak to this dude. I don't think he's gonna say anything different. Hello, crazy man.
What now? You know where this?
He's not gonna say anything, but
I look like a fucking criminal to you?
no.
How are things?
What do you think? We're surrounded by things we can't kill. My men's morale is lower than a palamist's belly. And to top it all off, I've got an idiot pet.
He is not nice. My gosh. Okay. So, we're gonna go to Dad's house first. We're gonna use the basement stuff. The car keys or whatever. I don't know what or how I missed that, but I don't know where to use them. One more time, guys. Sorry, I have to keep looking at stuff. Reopen all that stuff. We ended up using the fragments for this area down below. We opened that already, and then we come in here. We did the puzzle. There was nothing else to obtain here then. Okay, so that would mean the key needs to be used elsewhere. Oh, Susanna, what's going on, Susanna? Susanna says, hi, Mr. Inhuman. I already knew it was you because you said Mr. Inhuman. Susanna here, just wanted to say hello to you and to chat, gang. Marcus is stoked you might play B4. I'm happy he donated as you don't seem very full of beans playing this game. I am not full of beans playing this game, and I am so thankful for you guys always being so dang generous. Like, that just means so much, because, man, I just can't wait till I'm at the point where I can, you know, give back as much, you know, like, whether it be, you know, whatever, and that value or any other value that you find more, you know, meaningful. But I cannot wait, and it just, having people like you just really means a lot, and I appreciate that, because that's huge, you know, that's a lot of money. So it's like, it means a lot, and it doesn't go unnoticed, you know, and I want to say thank you all so much for being so kind. But yeah, heck yeah, I am down. Honestly, I'm not full of beans playing this game because it's just not for me, I don't think. I don't think I have any more booze. Dang it. Oh, so he said something.
It's just a matter of time. I hooch right here.
So I need the mead.
Boss's office. Screw that. Wait. Don't tell him I said that. I hope he's not looking for the extra key. Because I'm about to give it away.
So I need mead to get into Vass's office. There's so many things we still need. The rusted key I haven't used yet. Like, I haven't used this rusted key. I just obtained it from the third area, but I have not used it yet at all. I've tried to use it in the mines and everything, but none of those seem to work. I could go back though. See, this is where it gets a little like, ugh.
One of these scumbags scavenging for food in one of
Oops.
the houses.
I don't remember there being a box in the first area. Oh, that box. You're talking about the box where I found the first glyph or whatever. Yeah, that was for the puzzle for Atticus's dad. And we did do that, but the rusted key that I haven't used yet, we obtained in Vissa Hills, which is the third area. And then I have the keys from the dad keys car, which are a set of car keys with a toy car keychain. So there's gonna have to be maybe a vehicle we can look for that looks like that, maybe a red car, because it's car keys. I didn't realize that. Marcus says, we just love watching and hearing you play games with Inhuman regardless of the game. It's so nice to have you on, like when I'm cooking, etc. Oh, nice. That's good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Maybe we go back this way. Speaking of cooking, how did you guys enjoy the roast? I know that Ghost and Boo are naughty boys, and they completely did something terrible on Friday. Did you guys still enjoy the roast, or did they end up getting most of it? I didn't want to bring up that immediately, but I remember how funny that was. It was hilarious. Oh, what? Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening? That was so funny. When the pigeon came in. Well, it didn't come in. It was brought in against its will, I think. There you go. Is it dead? Yeah. These guys. Maybe you can use it on one of the treasure boxes. Ah, okay. Dang, that's been a while too. There's so many treasure boxes in all the different areas. Thanks, fam. I'll definitely have to try that then. There are quite a few treasure boxes that we haven't opened up yet. Yeah, and I just keep killing the same thing. There's no need to do this either. I'm just looking for... Well, I don't know why I'm looking for a car in the... A shield here. A car in the cemetery, but you know. Well, shoot. It's not a sports car. Actually, it is red. But it's not a sports car. Yeah, we've been to all these areas already. You know, I think a big thing to do is just go for all the time loop guardians then. We go for all the time loop guardians, and then in the previous one in Vista Hills, when we cleared out the first time loop guardian hole thing or whatever, that actually worked fine, and we were able to obtain a quest item. So maybe that's what we need to do. Fam says, you found the key in the mines area, right? Yeah, the rusted key? I sure did. But I haven't been able to use it yet. But I think you're right. It is probably one of those chests. I just don't see an emblem on it. A lot of the chests have like a rose on it or something. So it's maybe just in the same area. Okay. So if I found it in the mines, I probably had to use it on the mines. But none of those were working because they all seem to have symbols. Like one had a pickaxe symbol and everything else. But we can check. Oh no. Susanna says, oh, Mr. Inhuman, that night was awful. It did put us off our dinner, so yes, the cats ended up with our chicken as well. Oh. And the next morning, I found another pigeon behind our popcorn machine. No way. They are being naughty. Naughty boys. I bet they got locked in their rooms for a little bit, right? So I could think about what they did. Like, hey, we don't bring pigeons in every day. That is so terrible. I'm so sorry.
I found the poor pup Wimpy's in good hands now, though.
See, that's the dog.
Hands off. I found him. He's mine.
Oh, it says free. Hold on. I want to free him. Can I just free him like that? Okay.
Hey, hands off. I found the poor pup Wimpy alone in the house.
How do I distract you?
I don't want it. I don't want it.
I don't want it. Fine. That is hilarious. Well, I'm going to save that puppy and I'm going to take it back to the old guy eventually. Alright, so time loop guardian it is then. And then we're going to go back to Vista Hills and go to the mines. I have no clue where that's supposed to be pointing. I'm assuming over here, I don't know. Could be these guys. Oh, nope, we don't want to go that way. Alright, so let's go here. It's probably those on the, yeah, across the pond. Perfect. Okay, there's two like winged ones. We'll take all those out. We then have the Amine or Amine prism, so we can use that. That should help us unlock some more things over here. Yeah, why is it sending me over? There you go, okay. Ow, ow. Lovely. Yeah, that was a time loop going. Okay, this device is fantastic. Is that all of them, you think? Susanna says, Marcus did put them in the room, but Ghost is such a heavy cat, he just bashes the door open and they run off. What? Ghost is a little rebel, man. He's a fiend. That is hilarious. I had no clue. Yeah, my cats haven't quite figured out the door yet. Like, they will scratch at it though, so it's like you know, you can't have them. If they're in a closed space, they're gonna go crazy. So we never like can put them. You know, if we have to punish them, we just have to say we gotta tell them no. That's it, and they just like, they don't care. But if we tried to close them off, heck no, they would destroy everything.
Hang on.
What do I do?
Ethnic cards, please.
Ghost just bashes the door open. That's crazy.
No one is allowed in or out of Joe.
Let me in.
Go back to the town.
We weren't aware.
Hang on. Ethnic cards, please.
Oh man. I didn't get anything cool. I don't believe. Oh, hey. Oh, no, he's dead. I thought that was somebody driving. We didn't get anything. Gotcha. Level 8. Okay. Well, shoot. That didn't work. We go to Vista Hills then. Any of the save points should be able to take us back. Uh-oh. Ah. Here it is. Susanna says, Ghost can reach and pull the handles to open doors in the house, and Boo just encourages him. They're such thinkers, or tinkers. That's insane. Yeah, ours don't do that. Like, they will reach for the knobs, but ours are circular. Like circular doorknobs, so they can't reach them. They need thumbs. They don't have thumbs. Fam says, I think you have to proceed the main story more in order to free the dog. I figure we just need to either get the military away from here, or trick the girl to get distracted so we can free the dog. Alright. We're gonna go back to Vista Hills. Let's see if she has anything new to say, though. No. Navigation computer. I'm gonna go here one more time, though, because I just wanna check it out a little bit better on the coastline. Like where, well, not the coastline, where the lake is. That's correct, fam. She is a soldier. Mm-hmm. All right. We picked up a gun and stuff here too. And the hat. She didn't seem to do much research with those though. Okay. Now we're gonna run down and check that out. All of these major areas here. Wow. Nope. Whoa! I almost fell through the. Oh, never mind. I thought I fell through the wooden the dock. That would have been bad. And we'll just check out these structures here, and if there's nothing, that's fine. But I just thought that it was odd that they're here and there's nothing you can do with them. The carrots and stuff I've never eaten. None of this seems like you can't interact with it. Nope. Okay. We're gonna go back to the mines after this. Susanna says, "Mr. Inhuman, what are you eating?" I'm eating it's a sandwich from this place called Jimmy John's. So Jimmy John's is like kind of like a chain, like restaurant, and they make like really good sub sandwiches. And this one's called a Beach Club. So it has turkey, cheese, cucumbers, and I add like this like vinaigrette type sauce to it, and it's really tasty. But it usually comes with avocado and lettuce and all that, but I don't really like I don't really like lettuce that much on certain things. I like lettuce in general, like in a salad, but not like on sandwiches and stuff that much, or burgers even. So I remove that, and I remove the avocado because whenever they deliver it, sometimes it just makes a mess of the sandwich. So, but I do love avocado. I love avocado. It's so good. So I see nothing. I see nothing that I can interact with. Darn it. But yeah, that's what I'm eating right now, and it's I was so hungry, and I was like, you know what, I gotta eat while I'm streaming, because I cannot wait until 2 p.m. my time, so that'd be like another hour and a half. And I was like, a protein shake is not gonna hold me over. I'm gonna be way too hungry. So I just ordered something. I had all these coupons, so it was like $8. Usually it'd be like a lot more. Hey, we have all the secrets. But yeah, I have all these coupons because I don't order much, but whenever you don't use the app, they want you to use it. So like they give you all these coupons. Like, okay, so I like activated all the coupons I could, and I'm like, $5 plus $3 for a tip. I'll do that all day. Usually it'd be like a $20 sandwich, which is so stupid. Because if you want it delivered, everything over here you can get it quick, but it's for a price. So it's like you never want to give into those things. You want to pick up your own food and stuff like that. But yeah, it's in the US, like everything's about convenience. Like it's like, well, you pay extra, we'll get it to you quick. So, but I'm like, I'm not falling for that trap. So I was able to use all these coupons to get real cheap. And I'm happy about that. Cheap sandwich. Oh, I haven't. I was in that town as well, fam. I'll go back to him real quick. Let him know his son's alive. Susanna says, that sounds really nice. I'm making pizza tonight. We're having a break from the roast and everything. Oh, nice. Pizzas. That sounds good. We had pizza this weekend, but we ordered it. We ordered it in. Like my wife I've never made pizza, and I'm terrible with the oven. Like I can do anything on the stove. I can cook anything on the stove. Anything in the oven, forget about it. It just requires too much like precision. Like I don't know the times and the temperatures. I'm like, if I'm cooking something on the stove though, you can just kind of keep taste testing it or whatever. And I love cooking in that way, but I don't like baking or using the oven. I'm so terrible at it. Now I will cook 2 things in the oven, and I've mastered it. So like I already know the temperatures and the times like off them from heart. So I can make chicken wings like, seasoned or whatever, and I bake those, and those are really nice and crispy. And then I also make salmon. So I love having like a good salmon steak, or like rainbow trout is another good fish. That's probably one of the better ones, so it's really tasty. Marcus, Suzanne says, "Oh God, if we move to the States, Marcus will be having stuff delivered all the time." We do use it for certain things, and then of course, like if you use like Amazon or whatever, they deliver everything. But I don't really like using Amazon. My wife does, but I don't really like to use it. When it comes to food delivery, like we'll do that occasionally, not all the time though, because we like to go out and eat or find new places. But if we're like, you know what, we just want to stay in, then we'll definitely order, and we order in, and it's so convenient. It's dead. Okay, wait, it's not dead. But yeah, we do like to still go out when we can and try different places or go to our favorite spots. But it is very convenient. And so like I'm totally down for it a lot of times. But sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like spending $20 on a sandwich, and it doesn't make sense. It's like it's crazy. It's a crazy price. But sometimes when we're lazy, we're like, yep. They can even deliver drinks. So like if you like for when we had the pizza, I was like, ooh, pizza and beer would be good. So we ordered both. And so like, you know, we have the pizza place delivering the pizza, and then we have another driver delivering the booze. And it was fun. Oh, no way. Thanks, fam. Excellent idea. Nice.
How are things?
Nice. They've been reunited.
He's all I have left. You have my sincere. He helped these poor souls get by when he barely had anything. The Saab soldiers never found my reserves.
Good.
Do you know where it grows?
Oh, I already have it, but thank you.
How's Atticus doing?
He looks good.
He's a Cadell. He'll pull through. The road to his recovery will be long and difficult. And I'm not talking about the body. I'm talking about the mind. The things he's seen, endured. I'll be there for him every step of the way.
Thank you so much for helping with the truck back in Vista Hills. I brought everyone willing to come. None of this is easy for anyone. But at least they'll be safe here.
I think it was that woman and the child, right? Oops.
Thank you. I brought...
How are you holding up?
It's so good to see my pops again.
I know, all his brothers died.
Do you know where this flower grows?
We already found it.
But he used...
Do you know anything about
Yes.
flower?
Please, don't tell my father. We were always trying to find a way inside until we heard the scream.
Ugh. A boss, maybe? I hope they have bosses in this game. Alright, let's catch up on chat. Fam says, whenever I have avocado, I usually mash it in a cup with sugar, condensed milk. You know that I've actually had it that way too. And it's actually really good. You can even make like a sort of drink with it. Kind of like you're saying, like with the condensed milk. Condensed milk is so good. But like what I, like in my, like, my people, they'll do like, we'll cut up strawberries, cut up bananas, and then we put condensed milk. And then you kind of throw it in the refrigerator for a little bit, and it gets a little bit more like hard, I guess. And that's very tasty too.
Mr. Atticus is the coolest. He brought me and Mrs. Koss and Mika here. This place is...
Why is he always holding the baby? Our house is quite remote, says Susan, so it's quite a trip to go out to eat, but to be honest, I love to cook and stay at home. Same. I prefer to stay at home over anything. Like, I love being at home and having everything we need here. Honestly, that's my favorite. And I prefer that. But sometimes, like, we like to go out to eat to, like, our favorite spot, or we like to just go find a new spot and just kind of, like, experiment. And so we'll do that occasionally. But otherwise, we just cook. And if we're just feeling lazy, then yeah, we'll order in. We'll just order in. Nope, 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 wrong place. No, it is here. I'm gonna try every single one. Aw, oh, damn it. I could have given the milk bottles to the old guy. Okay, shoot. You know, there's a lot of places like that that are very remote here as well. So you have to either make a big grocery trip or something like that, and it can get, you know, you almost need to have like a fridge so that things don't go bad because it's so far. But fortunately, I'm not in an area like that. We live pretty close to a lot of things like stores and restaurants and things like that. Damn it! I forgot to speak to the old dude and give him the bottles. I didn't even think to do that, honestly. Sinedra. Cost is there, so there might be to trade the empty bottles to the old man. She'll give us the milk. Okay. That makes perfect sense. But I guess I wasn't thinking like to take the milk from that baby to give it to the other, but hey, I'm down. That baby's fine. That's a healthy baby. Where do I need to go now? Follow the wind chimes. I hear monsters. I think jumping would fit in this game as well. Like, there should be a jump. I think it's so strange when an action-adventure game doesn't allow you to jump. And I've always hated that in Souls-likes you can't jump. That's just the weirdest thing. Okay, who's...
I really don't need this right
Let's see.
Now, I don't mind handing over some of Betsy's milk, as long as it's for a Palamus baby.
Nice. I never would have thought of that. But look at the milk right there. That's insane. So, fam, good observation. Because now there's milk next to him instead of the picture of the father and all that. Shoot. That's what happens when I don't pay attention. Suzanne says, we don't order take out anyways, as one will deliver to us as we take more than no way. It takes more than an hour? Yeah, that's nuts. I know you live kind of remote. That's why it's almost like you say, it's just better to cook. Yeah, well, you can make whatever you want at your own time. I think that's really nice. All right, time to give this milk to the little baby. That's huge. Yeah, just by talking to them, you can see how those minor details can really make a difference. So now we go to... trying to think. I think it was the second area though, right? I want to say it was here where we saw that baby. I just don't remember where though. I'll find it. It wasn't in the third area because I never got to open anything and all of the pathways were blocked off, so immediately upon descending the ladder. But whenever you found the old lady and the baby, it was like in this labyrinth. I want to say it's down below. Yeah, under the town's tunnel, yep. I agree, I think you're right. It was like in one of these areas. And here we go. I need that light. Okay. That was scary. I was not expecting that. Where are you? Okay, I'll get my bearings and I'll find the location here in a moment. Let's see. Baby's gonna be down. Yeah, I can make it. I can survive that. Ow, barely. Yeah, I broke my ankles. Oh, nice. Susanna says, I made brownies today, Mr. Human, for my horse, Thor. I did let Marcus have one, though. Thor loves chocolate. No way, really? I didn't know. I mean, I've never fed a horse chocolate. And you know what I did give them before? I used to give our horses sugar cubes. And we'd use it to teach them tricks, too. Like, so they could nod their head yes or shake their head no. That was really fun. And they loved apples. So they loved apples and they loved sugar cubes. Absolutely loved those things. Ow. What? That was rough. Okay, this is not the right way, but I usually don't enter from here, so. Up we go. Thor loves chocolate. I've never known that a horse can eat chocolate. Like, I never knew that. It's crazy. Sugar cubes, though, I've definitely given a horse plenty of sugar cubes. Actually, it's over here on the left side. Well, hold on. If I came through here, right? Don't I normally come through here? Come through, and then I see make a left. That took a gigantic chunk of health. I actually thought I was going to die. I'm bringing your milk, little guy. Thanks to Fam, otherwise this poor baby would have been hungry.
You found some milk. This is how we defeat the serpent. When the time is right, Uli and I will escape Jova. I have enough milk to keep him fed and quiet for the journey. Uli and I thank you for your kindness.
That's huge. Land of milk and honey. That's a biblical reference.
When the time is right.
Okay. That's a good deed. Thank you. Thanks, fam. That was huge. Okay, now we can go up. We got the melt going. Now we need to go to the Vissa Hills or whatever, the mines, and we have to find the way out. We have to use that rustic key somehow, and then we need to find our way back into the mines. We can go to the Abbey in this area. That's how I entered it, yep. Mr. Matthias is very quiet today. Oh, Matthias is probably kicking some major butt on Borderlands 4 right now. Matthias is always here. He's just either lurking or he's usually playing a game at the same time. So he's been playing Borderlands 4. He wasn't able to play it much because his son just absolutely loved it. So his son was playing mostly. And now that his son's in school during the week, he's like, oh, I'm going to get some time in to play it so he can catch up. So yeah, Matthias is always lurks. Lurks from the abyss. And usually, if he's played, like, he'll typically get through a game faster than me, so he's usually giving me some pointers or tips or making sure I don't mess up my file if it's a game that we're both playing. Fam says, people always say dog is men's best friend. I can agree there, but just look how horses with us and until bikes and cars existed. Yeah, I know, right? My dad, I mean, absolutely loves horses, like, and, you know, I was raised with them and stuff, but I don't know. I think my favorite animals now, like, of everything. I love animals and I appreciate them more than I used to, for sure, but I just love cats. Like, I used to not like cats. I was raised to think like cats are nasty, you know, like it's kind of like a cultural thing. I'm like, but I think cats are just so awesome. And it wasn't until I met my wife that I was like, oh, I don't know, I don't really like cats. And she's like, no, we're getting a cat. I was like, okay. And it's just one of the best things. I just love our little kitties. They're mean little bastards sometimes, but they mean no harm. They're just misunderstood. But I love our little kitties. You know, I used to really like dogs though, and my dad would train them, and my uncle trains them to help them prepare to be like part of the canine unit and stuff, like for the police and all that. So, or like so they can detect narcotics or drugs. And so they did a lot of that. So we're kind of used to having them around. Okay, so we're gonna try every single pathway. Matthias says, I haven't even played Borderlands 4 yet because we still got to get an overpriced second PS5 controller again first, since, you know, they're made to last. Yep, built to last, Duralast. I'm currently getting my ass kicked on the S-word game. Oh no! The Silk, I forgot you were playing Silk Song. Are you enjoying it though? Yeah, so Matthias is playing Silk Song right now. I thought you were playing Borderlands. I am going to actually descend the ladder. I'm not going to drop down because I'm pretty sure I'll die there. Okay, let's try all the keys. That's a pickaxe. That's fine. That's just attempt number 1. That's okay. That one didn't work. I think this is also blocked off, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, okay, so that's blocked off. We have a few other ways to get in and around. Golly. That is a Metal Gear Solid 3 length ladder. And then we're gonna go this way just cuz. Actually, no, we need to go down, right? Isn't this where we met the journalist? I wonder now that she's moved, can we like get back in there? Nope. And then that's the way back down towards the entrance. Okay, cool. Matthias says, my son, however, has played it non-stop. Thankfully, there's school to allow Papa Matthias to get Silk Song time in. And I'm telling you, these PlayStation 5 controllers, they don't make them like they used to. I forgot to... I think I mentioned this. As a matter of fact, no, I did. Remember when my controller was just like, it kept doing like this weird, like, where it would like lock up, and it was like a soldering issue apparently. I thought it was like drift, but it wasn't drift. I was able to return it. I think Susanna asked. And yeah, I was able to return it. And I got the same exact one and no issue. The first thing I did was I played Wukong again to make sure. I was like, okay, is it the game or... And it was fine. So yeah, that was a few weeks ago, but yeah, I was like, oh, come on. Okay, we're gonna go down here next. I'm gonna go down every single one of these little mine shafts, I guess is what they're called. Whee! Locked from the other side, because why not? Because I love a door that only works one way. And then nothing. Okay. So I can't even use a key there. Let's try this. So these all have like a pickaxe symbol, and I don't know why. That's fine. So, the only other thing I can think of is trying to get into the Abbey somehow. Nothing there. Dead end. And then the other mine shaft where the old dude was with the dog and the old lady, that's not open yet. Actually, that's not open at all. There's no openings there. Okay, so What would be over here? This is where the guy was standing. Whee! Oh, you know what? If that's where the guy's standing, I need to go ahead and head back. And go to that secret, like, vigil area. Turn in my good deeds and all that. I think it's over here. Susanna says yes. Marcus said he would be a defective controller. Oh yeah, he's quite the collector of controllers. I think you have to drain that pool by that spinning thing. Do you know what pool? Like what pool? Oh no way! That pool of water? You've got to be kidding me. Well, let me go turn these in. You're talking about the pool over by where the lake was. That's insane. That would make sense. I just don't know where to insert it, but we'll find a place. Talk to the old guy. Have I done enough good deeds?
What's our status? Good.
Tuning stone. Oh, okay. It just gives us experience for the weapon we have. Okay. I want that. I want that.
Have I helped enough Hadians?
The bare minimum.
Call of the Griffin. That looks so cool. So, like, you get max stamina regen. That's so cool. Probably there's a way to insert that thing there. Okay, cool. Well, then I'm going back there. So far, your device has proven invaluable. It's been awesome. Okay, so what we can do then... Fortunately, we were able to do a few other things too. We completed a few good deeds. We closed out a time loop, so we got some rewards, which is going to help, improve our loadouts. And now we can find our way back. And we're going to explore that new area even more. There's something we must be missing. We got that spindle, which would seemingly be very important. I can't get in. Okay, it wouldn't let me in. So we're going to look to see if there's any pedestal or any kind of wooden contraption that we can insert that spindle in. And let's see if there's anything she can research for us.
Find anything out there?
I guess I haven't.
I have.
Okay. Fine. We're going to go to this Lake Sinon. Lake Sinon. That sounds so familiar. Lake Sinon. That's got to be a real place, right? Like, it's like every time I say that word, it's almost like I have a memory that's not there. I cannot retrieve it. Lake Sinon. Have I been to a Lake Sinon ever in my life? I don't know. Seems real. Susanna says Marcus has now got a special edition Wukong controller coming, so I guess he will have to play the game when then, although Borderlands 4 will dominate his life for the foreseeable future. Oh yes. We got to try all the builds. Apparently that game is pretty massive too. It's got it's already got tons of content as it is, but then more down the line, so it's going to be a definite investment in time. But fortunately, if I do go that route, then we have a game we can just pop into every now and then and have some fun with. Let's go back to this little thing over here. Canyon Lake. No, Canyon Lake is... that sounds more real, but Lake Sinon? With an S, like S-I-N-O-N or something like that. I swear that's real. Can I get in here? Oh god, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, sorry. That scared me so bad. The last thing you want to see is the Balchinian, you know? So we got a Wukong control. That's awesome. I love that game. Such a good game. I need to finish that guide too. I didn't do any work this weekend. I was like, I refuse. I'm gonna just chill. And it was really nice to just hang out with my wife and daughter. They were playing their little game, and it was fun to see how excited they were about their game. It was awesome. And then I was like, I'm jealous. I want a game I'm happy about. So I was like, let me go back and see which of the games I really want to, you know, which of the games I have that I can like revisit. And I was like, let's try Remnant. I haven't played that in a while. Gosh. And I was like, yep, that's why I absolutely love this game. That was so scary. Oh, I see. It's right there. I'll be darned, man. See, my powers of observation are waning. And that's because I guess I just lost a little bit of interest. So I wasn't paying as much attention. But that should have been obvious. Fam for the win yet again. I don't want to fall too early because the Balchinian will come out. Down. Down. This is crazy. Well, where's all this water going? Into the lake, I guess? There's stuff. There's stuff everywhere. There's a passageway. Something unique. Algae keys. A set of keys whose keychain is covered in algae found in the reservoir at Lake Nacon. I swear that's a real thing. Not that same spelling though, but that's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna look it up after this. I don't have this symbol except here, but yeah. We have another one we need to work on anyways. Okay, fine. That's cool. Let's continue down this pathway. Down the scary chamber we go. We grow. Let's grow this way. Okay. I'm looking for a jump scare, but I guess this is the wrong game, right? Do they have illusory walls? Because that looks like a passageway. We're probably going to come out from here as a shortcut. Maybe. Okay. Very straightforward so far. I like this. I think I'm ready for a boss. Like, that would be nice too, to see what the bosses are like in this game. His kindness be the bulwark against the sphere of loathing. You have to look at the symbols. Okay, so wait, loathing is okay. We already know the symbols then. I have a feeling we need to write this down, so. Vigilance. Okay. You know what? That's going to be a lot to write down. I'll just kind of get an idea. That's terror. Yep. Admiration. I remember. It's like ecstasy. Yes. And this is. I don't remember what this one is. Amazement. Grief. And rage. Terror. Okay. Loathing. Okay, well, I don't have them all memorized, but close enough. We'll see if the order means anything. I think I came from here. There's a downstairs. And there's upstairs. It's an item. Nice. Terror rod. Up here. Alright, so that was the downstairs area. Now we can come up here. Just make sure this should all connect, obviously. Okay, good. Nothing tricky. Okay. You're moving really creepy. You must... Are you a time loop guardian? You're very strong. Nope, he's just a tanky boy. We got a big guy down there. The Limbic Menace. What? Was bizarre. Okay. One path at a time, I suppose, huh? The Great Atrium. We have to put some stuff on here, I assume. Emblems. Okay. Downstairs is fine. We can do that first, then we'll go upstairs. Whichever pathways open up, I suppose. Ah, what the? Okay, can't go up there. Oh, they're everywhere. Always take out the ranged enemy first. You guys suck. Friendly fire. Dang! Got destroyed. Susanna says, Mr. Inhuman, when you do your streams, what does your wife do? Sorry to ask, just wondered, what does she do when you're streaming? So she works, she goes to work. So I drop off my daughter at school. My wife goes to work. And I come home and then I start. And usually before the stream start, like I either, you know, do whatever little errands I have time to run, you know, in that morning time if I'm able to. And if not, then I'm usually preparing for like another video, like I'm writing a script, editing videos, whatever. But on the days that I stream, usually those are a little bit more free. So I can, you know, do things around the house, whatever, like, you know, make sure I water the garden, all that stuff. And then I get ready for stream and then I go ahead and stream. But she doesn't, you know, by the time I'm done streaming, I then go pick up my daughter and then she'll be home soon after that. So we're all home together at the end of the day. But yeah, she works at a bank. Let's see. Oh, this way. Nobody came back. Okay, I got destroyed here. And this dude fell off. Locked from the other side, naturally. Because why not? All these doors, bloody hell. Okay, let's go up here real quick. Oh, there's so many passageways. Let's try and go towards any passageway that doesn't require me to open a door. That's gonna be open from the other side, right? Lovely. Oh my gosh. What have I done? Susanna says, I didn't mean to pry. I was just curious. I thought she made you streaming. Oh, no, no, it's not prying at all. That's not prying at all. I think I've shared that many times, but maybe just when you were on. But yeah, she'll pop in and chat every once in a while when she has time, and she'll just say hi. But no, she doesn't stream. She's an artist. So like in her free time, like she'll do art and stuff like that, but she does not stream. And that's not prying at all, no worries. You're just curious. But I'm pretty sure I've shared that before. I don't think, probably you weren't on though. But yeah, she's at work right now. I don't have the symbol for any of these. Usually whenever she'll be in chat, she'll say, I'm like, what are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be working? I always tease her. Okay, so we opened these then, right? That was nothing else? I thought there was one more major... Oh, that's not a door. That's not a door either. Okay. Lovely. A whole bunch of nothing, except this right here. So we know there's like a... What symbol is that again? Terror? I don't remember. We'll figure that one out. Let's go down. Okay, this... We've seen that symbol. This must be a place for the vigil. Armory. Ooh, I need this. I don't have an ecstasy shard at all, or rod. I'm not gonna be able to go through that. We haven't been subscribed for long, but probably feels like it with Marcus's nonsense. No, it's always good. You guys are awesome. It does seem, I guess it does seem like a while. I mean, the funny thing is I haven't consistently streamed, and I didn't stream consistently for a while, and then I started getting this amazing community, and like, so I'm like, I gotta incorporate that as a big part of my schedule now, because like, this to me is so much more fun and rewarding. Making the videos is how I am able to actually make a living. Like the streaming is not nearly as solid as a revenue source. So I'm trying to transition from being a content creator primarily to switching to streaming. And that's very tough to do. It's much easier the other way around. But unfortunately I was self-taught, I did everything on my own, and it's like 10 years of knowledge that I'm stubborn as all hell. So I was like, well, let me do it this way. And I wanted to do the hard thing first, because I thought like streaming's not too hard necessarily. It's just more like about time and building the community, but it's been quite a challenge to do, but it's been so rewarding in my opinion. But it was a lot more difficult because I thought building a community streaming would be easier if I had a following, but it just doesn't translate as well. If you have a streaming following, they'll translate over to your content as well, but not vice versa. So I was like, man, and that was just something that you learn, you know, doing it on your own. You gotta like, it's the growing pains, I suppose. But yeah. Fortunately, like with the across the well, I have 3 channels, but across the 2 channels that I'm active on, like those, you know, making the actual videos is how I'm able to make a living. But the streaming, I want to get it to where that's my primary source of income and revenue. That way I can do more, so I could extend the time and do more just regular content like this, more regular streaming. And that's what I'm really shooting for. I think, you know, over time it'll definitely happen, but I'm just very stubborn in the way I do things. Like, I don't like to do like unsavory things or to grow or to try to go viral, you know. So my growth's much more organic. A little slower, but perfectly fine. You're gonna go down. It's not trying to attack me. You're stunned. That's what I don't like. Sonic boom clap thing. An owl key. I doubt I have this. Quit using that key. I'm not trying to use that key. Clearly the algae one won't fit, but I'm gonna try it. Okay. I wish I could wipe off the algae to see what the symbol is, but it's fine. Kira Lee says, hello, what's up, Kira Lee? How are you? I have a gigantic confession. How are you doing, Kira Lee? Hope all is well with you and your family. I'm gonna rotate every single one of these. I want all of these to be lit. Right? Why not? It's gotta be worth something. Susanna says, Marcus thought about doing a streaming thing a while ago, but between you and me, he doesn't have the patience and would be Mr. Shadow with people if they were rude. Sometimes, oh my gosh. A lot of times I can deal with it. Because on the videos I do, like the actual lore and theory videos, like there's so I usually cover things that are not commonly known, so people will disagree with them because that's not what they believe to be true, but it usually is. I'm just because I'm supporting it and showing evidence or whatever, but they're just, people don't like what they can't understand, you know, and so they immediately go for your the jugular, you know, and so they typically are real ugly about stuff, and that used to really hurt my feelings. I went over many times like how I even created a new channel just so I could get away from like the cyberbullying stuff. But now I'm like, you're not going to talk to me that way in my little domain, you know? Also, when you're streaming, they usually don't go for, you know, there's always one, but they usually aren't as brave because you have a whole community of people that are like going to be like, no, quit being an idiot. Like, just enjoy the show or go away, you know? So... but yeah, it used to really bother me, like, a lot. It used to really bother me. But not so much anymore. Fam says, have you not used the rusted key yet? Nope, I still haven't used this stupid key, fam. Carrie says, hoping for good news soon, but beyond that, okay, all things considered. Yeah, everything's decent. Wait, maybe I need to use this. That doesn't fit there. Yeah, everything's good. It's been an excellent last few months. I've been doing a lot more streaming as well, and just been able to kind of enjoy the crazy launch schedule for the last kind of part of the year. So it's been pretty awesome. But yeah, I hope that you hear good news soon. I have an idea what you're talking about, so I hope that it's good news. That would be great for you, I know for a fact. None of these doors open from the right. I will never understand the little Souls-like. This is not a Souls-like, by the way, but like in Souls games, you can never open the door from both sides. It's always like, well, this door doesn't open from this side. It's like, who does that? Who made this door? Okay, well, I have no clue what that is then. We'll go back and start searching the rest of the area. And I keep getting all these calls. But it's been nice. I've been able to procure a few keys as well, so that's been really awesome. For some pretty decent titles as well, so it's been just an absolute blast for the streaming side of things. And on the content, I've been able to kind of slow down just a bit so I can do more streaming. That's always nice. Okay, we went up here. Let's do some exploration. Let's go left first. This is where I came from. I don't have an ecstasy thing yet. Ecstasy rod, that's the armory. This is where I rushed and fought this enemy that nearly killed me. Actually, they did kill me the first time. But my confession is I deleted PoE 2. I just couldn't get into it again, and as much as I wanted to, I was like, I spent over 1,000 hours in that game, mind you, and I just could not get back into that level of excitement and all that I was looking for. So I just went ahead and parted ways with it for now until it's not even like an update or whether it's going to do it for me. I don't know. It's just like that was a fun type of game for me to play, and I played it almost obsessively for a very short period of time. Oh, 1,000 hours, not a short period of time, but in a short period of time, I racked up 1,000 hours on it, and I was like, I don't know, I just can't get that same like level of ooh, I am super excited about this. So I just deleted it for now to make room for other games because I had to download so many other titles, and it's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't really know. It's a very odd thing. But as much as I enjoyed it, I just couldn't get back into enjoying it again. Same level anyways. Guess we'll drop down here. Stop spinning around. But yeah, I went ahead and deleted it for now, uninstalled it. I'll have to revisit at a later time, I suppose. Can't climb. That's the way back. I need to rush this enemy. If I can knock you this way. Good stun. Usable items. That means I don't need it. Let's see. Kirili says... Oh, let's see. I did not... Let me catch up on chat real quick. Hoping for good news soon. Okay, got that one. Fam says, read those tablets carefully. I have not read the tablets carefully. I need to read them better then. Marcus, Susanna says, Mr. Inhuman, how much longer will you play so I can time our dinner? I will be on for another 40 minutes. 40 minutes. So 2 p.m. my time. That is 8 p.m. your time. Carrie Lee's laughs. It says, I just got to maps and right now my account is busted bad. I can't use the recombinator. It doesn't show anywhere. But my guildmates can see them in the same places I am. That's so weird. And then I had nodes on my mine that are connected to completely... Oh, to no nodes. So you can't traverse it. That's weird. This expansion feels super buggy and it feels like it gets worse in some ways with every patch. Oh no. See, for me, I enjoyed some of the newer content. Like the Abyss kind of mechanic and whatever else. But I didn't even get through Act 3 to see Act 4. And unfortunately, it wasn't a problem that I was experiencing with the game. It was just more so like I'm just not interested in anymore. Like it couldn't hold my interest as much. There's a sigil there. So it just kind of sucks because I've been feeling that lately that I'm just more like picky with the games I enjoy. And sometimes I just don't, like this game I'm kind of getting a little bored with, and that's why I was like, yeah, I'm bored, guys. And I think what we're going to probably be doing very likely is just pausing on this one and going straight to like a fun game that you don't have to take very seriously in preparation for maybe some other stuff we're going to be doing. So I'm going to be doing Borderlands 4 most likely, and playing that just for fun and enjoying it and not having to stress about, you know, making a guide or doing this or that, just having fun. And that's nice to do every once in a while because sometimes it's really easy to get caught in all that. Crying Eye. Okay. This is the Limbic Forge area apparently. Kira says, Abyss is interesting, though weirdly when the hole opens up and you go and fight the rare monster that guards the chest at the end, seems to respawn for no known reasons. You know, it was so cool the first time the Abyss hole or whatever opened up. I was like, what the heck? And it had lots of goodies. I mean, there's tons of goodies there. How come this doesn't seem... Okay, I did that. And this one, correct? Yes. Okay, we're good then. But yeah, I don't know, I just couldn't get that same level of interest. So even though I put 1,000 hours in that game in like such a short period of time, I just don't really feel it right now. Alright, so now we need to see if there's another way or pathway that I missed or something. But I did enjoy the Abyss mechanic, it was pretty alright. I thought it was fun. The monsters were very, very unforgiving. See, I don't think I have the proper key for this, but I'll try it. I need the owl key, apparently. Lovely. And because I'm not like fully invested and like super like enthralled by this game, I'm starting to not pay as much attention, and this game requires that you pay attention so you can actually figure out where to go and stuff. So it's like, yeah, I'm just not jiving with this game for some reason. It's a good game though, as I said many times before, but just it's kind of boring for me. We've been here already. Now it's starting to loop together. And this was the close off pathway with the doors on either side. Yep. Kira Lee says, I'll keep messing with it in hopes to make it better. We'll see what happens when they declare it finished. Oh yeah, like the actual finished product. That's going to be crazy. It'll probably be sometime, probably spring of next year or something, or later, you know? Oh gosh. Right now I'm looking at doing a game where you write bots in JavaScript, so I'm reading the documentation, hoping to get started on a noob server for. Oh, cool. That's cool. Did you read the thing on top of the torch area? Let's find out. The torch area, I think that was right here maybe. Where the owl thing is. Somewhere around here. I'll find that owl thingy. This is locked. This, what did it say again? I don't remember. To the north and to the south, the way will be revealed. To the north. Now I need my compass. I might actually have it equipped already. To the north and to the south. This is a pathway then. That's what that means. Let's go due north. Susanna says, Mr. Human, Marcus rang me in his office but wants toilet paper. Get back before you go. Want to ask you something. Oh, okay. Yeah, ask whatever you want. What is your question? Maybe I need to lower that somehow. Yeah, I was like, what? Was that an autocorrect? Was that an auto? It says this, Mr. Hugh Marcus rang me in his office, but wants, and it says toilet paper, but I read that, but then I was like, probably says wants to get back before you go, wants to ask you something, but toilet paper is, it's so funny because I think that auto-corrected. She says, what the hell, toilet paper? Oh, it's funny. to get back. Yep, I figured. I read that. I was like, wait, that's not what she meant to say. Cyril Fam says, so light up the 2 torches north and 2 torches south. Okay. That's an excellent suggestion. Let's see. This is where I came. Okay, this is all due north. Okay. So there's nothing down here, except I was looking to see if there's anything I can do to this. This is clearly the mechanism, I'm assuming, that's going to open the doors. There was nothing in here. I don't remember there being torches in here, though. It might be that I have to undo or mess with the torches on the other side, you know? Yeah, that's clearly a mechanism to open this, but the only torch is right there, but that's on the floor already. Shoot. So there's 2 torches there lighting this way as well. Okay, I guess we go all the way back up, but let me just double check something. Oops. This just takes me all the way back. Okay, fine. So then we're going to go south. We'll go back and mess with those torches a bit. Also, I don't know if it matters if this is here or not. Yeah, I can't grab it back or retrieve it, so I guess it belongs there. That's fine. The light torches you turn in that same room. In this one, right? Yeah. Dang. So these have to... Oh, they all do face the right direction, though. I was thinking these have to face... They all lean to the right. That's kind of stuff. Wait, hold on. To the north and the south, the way will be revealed. See, that's kind of facing, that's facing north. That's not facing north, that's not facing north. That's south. I mean, does it have to be 1 and 1? Because I don't think, let me try and tap them again. They only ever go right and left. Because one, see, this one would be facing south. That'd be facing north. Not sure if I can make a second one. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, so it's not the direction that the torches are pointing. It's the wall they're on. So the walls, this wall is the north wall, yep, and this wall is the south wall. There you go, that makes sense. Gosh, good job, fam. Like, again, just killing it with these tips. But yeah, that was huge, because I was like, I keep thinking it's... This just means on or off. It doesn't actually point to anything specific, because my initial thought was this, when it's on, points to the south, and this one, when it's on, points to the north, but it was the north wall, south wall. Excellent. Thanks, fam. I wonder if this has anything to do with anything. Something changed and shifted. Probably some of those other doors, honestly. It may not be directly this room, but there's certainly stuff that shifted around. Maybe some of the doors we had already opened up, or that were clocked off, are now open. Yeah. Because nothing changed in here. But we did have a few pathways that we need to open up. That one was open, and that was this door here. I think it was way on the other side now, if I'm not mistaken. We still need to check some of the other areas, of course. Go back to that door with the 2 symbols. Yep. Yes, sir. I was looking to see, though, there was this one area where the door was locked, but I remember now that it was locked from the other side, so nothing we could do there. And my hair is crazy. My hair is crazy. Okay. I need to cut it. I need to cut the top. Like, it's so long. I have a feeling if I go down there, I'll see the Balchinian guy. I don't want to get jump scared again. That could be the door that I was referring to. Maybe not. You missed me. Let's go take on this buddy over here. Save! Ow. No! I don't have any stamina. Good thing I saved. Those guys remind me of Nobodies in Kingdom Hearts. You know, that's a game I've never played, but I've only ever heard like amazing things about it. But it's just like the setting, I think. Like, I'm not a huge fan, I mean, of Final Fantasy because I've never played it. And then not really a big Disney fan, so I was like, I don't know, it was just 2 worlds that, it was an interesting crossover, but one that never really, it just didn't jive with me, I suppose. The owl key! And then we have to come back here, I suppose. Oh, I'm like, I didn't say anything else. No, my hair is just so long, it just gets in my way. Ouch. So I need to cut the top so I can get it to where it's more slick back, because it does like this weird like comb over thing that I really don't like. It makes me feel weird. I don't like feeling my hair. I mean, I used to have really long hair, but I've cut my hair, and then now I wore it spiky for many years after that, and then now I have it where it's like it's pretty short on the sides, but my bangs, I guess, or just the top part is really long. But it gets in my way. How do I get over here? That's important. But we can't get there yet. I'm assuming that this will stop the... Oh, we can try these. I don't have the device for it, though. So I need, like, cogs and gears and whatever. Water sluice. The sluice gates. Sluice. I've seen that word once before, and that was in Resident Evil Village. And I was like, what the heck is that? Now we gotta go find the owl door. Which I have no clue where that's at. Fam says, oops. You look fine, Mr. Inhuman. Don't worry about your hair. Long hair is attractive. Oh, gosh. It's just so much... It's a bother, you know, to have it on. I don't know. To me, like, I can, like, feel the weight of it. I'm like, oh, gosh. But also what happens is my gel doesn't hold it anymore, so it starts doing this, like I said, that little comb over thing, and it's like in my... It's not even in my face, but my wife's like, it's not on your face, but I'm like, I feel it. She thinks I'm crazy, though. She likes long hair, too. That's why I've kept it this long, but I'm like, I am ready to cut it, if I may. Kira Lee says, I really need to sit down and play through the games again. I only played through Kingdom Hearts 2, I think. Yeah, I never played through any of them. I just know that the fan base is just crazy about it. Go to the owl room. Yep. To the owl room we go. I just don't know where that's at specifically, but there is a... This might be it. It's sometimes great to just luck up on things. And then we have a crying eye door as well. Oh, okay. This is like the most dangerous one in my opinion. No, no, no. Yeah. That guy's so tanky. I like the opening movies and songs. Utada Hikaru has a beautiful voice. Nice. Yeah, I've only heard good things about it. I've never like heard it like someone that's like, no, this game isn't good for this reason or that reason. Only ever heard good things. This is a hatred rod, so I don't have that. We'll probably get that in here, I'd imagine. So let's go left first. We can kind of get our bearings. Susanna says, when I first met Marcus, Mr. Inhuman, he had a mullet. He looked like a member of Duran Duran. Oh, nice. And you like that long hair. He keeps it pretty short now, right? Yeah, I like my hair short because I think when it's longer, it's just a pain. Oh, yay. This one. Well, whoa, I almost fell off. I got a gear. Okay, I got a gear. That's good. Now we go this other way. I don't know if that'll be enough. The first library. Hopefully the last. This one's super labyrinthian. Oh, whoa, hold there. I didn't see you there. Is this a new... This is a new emotion, right? I'm not sure what that was, but it's almost sounded like it was laughing. That's a different one. It could have been ecstasy. It could have been ecstasy. Haze or whatever. We have an old sketchbook. We'll give that to What's Her Nuts. It looks like there's... I'm trying to see if there's any symbols. There's people just worshipping the eye. There's like a maze thing, and that's all I can see. Woohoo! Well, I didn't quite get what I thought. Susanna says, yeah, he's more Mr. Shaved Head these days, but I like that too. It's nice to stroke. It's a girl thing. Yeah, my wife, when I cut my hair, like the day I cut my hair, she used to cut it for me, but now I just do it because like I have some free time occasionally, and I don't do very well, but I try. And she likes when it's all spiky and stuff. It's so funny. It's totally a girl thing, but also she's the reason why my hair is as long as it is, because she's like, I like it long. I'm like, oh my gosh. Make up your mind, woman. Let's see. We just need to go to the other side, really. I could have just gone back to the library. Bring the gear back to the mechanism. Yep. That's what I was trying to do, but I was trying to find the quickest way back, and I think this is the quickest way back because we can just jump right over here. That's a shortcut. And here we go. I wonder if that's all we need because there were two. There were two, like, levers, so I imagine... Let me do this real quick. I imagine one does like one side, one does the other. Maybe, I don't know. Nope, this is the only one that was missing. Okay, good. Very nice, okay. Let's see what that does. Maybe the other one raises the water level back up, I'm not sure. But there are two for a reason. There's a yellow item there to use like a quest item. I think that door opened up too. Let's see behind me. Oh no, it's not a door. Never mind. It's not a door at all. Let's go back. Let's see. Let me see if I can safely get down here. Lovely. Love those doors that don't open. Going down. I did not mean to do that. we have this pathway. What does this do? Just open and close this. Nothing happens. Story of my life. Maybe there are 2 levels to drain the water. Also really good inference. Yeah, I didn't think of that. I was thinking one to lower one side, but it's all one room, so you're right. There's probably 2 levels to lower it. Damn it, you're smart. Why are you so smart? Oh no, now I'm locked in. That's fine. Oh my gosh. How do I change weapons again? There goes nothing. Oh my goodness gracious. Maybe it's just the norm. Yeah, this is it's probably supposed to happen. Scripted. Which is fine. And then we'll come around. You know, the funny thing is I wonder if there's a better way to get that item. Because you can drop off a number of different ways here to get that. But I will get it later. It's probably just another way to get a fragment. This probably opens it for us from the outside. Yeah. And then it locks there. Yep. So we're going with axes. That was terrible. Fortunately, this is not a Souls-like, so we don't have to kill all of them all over again. Very nice. Okay. Well, this doesn't open yet. I don't think we can go around here. Actually, we can. Nice. That is a terror rod. We saw a kind of safe that had that lock, so we're good to go. We'll go this way now. What's up, Marcus? Marcus, hey mate, I'm back. Just wanted to say, if you do play B4 then Rafa, as you mentioned, you may play will suit your playstyle, I think. Nice. Okay, that's awesome. I know that you had played Rafa and Vex, and you ended up choosing Vex. So it made me kind of think like, ooh, is Vex just a better pick? But do not enter, just subscribe. That's creepy. Thank you for subscribing. But heck yeah, that's excellent. I will definitely keep that in mind then, because Rafa was, after I saw the different characters, that was one of my first picks for sure. You know, I have a question. What about like Aemon or Ammon or whatever his name is? The big guy. Yeah, we're somewhere. I don't know what. More libraries. Uh-oh. No. Thing is, sometimes like you see the parry, the attack coming, but you just can't react in time. The opportunity for you to parry is quite small. But I was wondering if Aemon or Ammon or the big guy with the like the weapons and ice abilities, is he any good? He seems like he would be my second choice. Assuming I've done all this. That would be the way back out, but I still didn't get that T key. There's that over there, okay. Oh gosh. I don't want to hit you too. What the heck was that? Dodge, boy. That must be rage. I have no stamina. That guardian was so mad at life. I did not realize I was gonna be so rough. Matthias says, our son picked Rafa as well and he loves playing as him. And he actually guessed that when I get to play that I'd pick Aemon as well. Yeah, I don't know how to say the name. It's Aemon or Ammon or whatever, but that's kind of funny that you mentioned Ammon. Yeah, those are my two picks. Like, I was going to pick either Rafa or Aemon or Ammon or however you say that name. I was kind of intrigued by that. I don't know if, like, since I haven't played in so long, I don't know if he's like I would assume he's like the tank one, if you will. But he also seems to have like a lot of elemental abilities, so I was like, he looks pretty fun. Oh, there you go. Marcus says, Aemon is more, or Ammon is more of a tank style, maybe more suited for co-op. But that's my own opinion. Vex and Rafa seem more fun to play and both can be built to be very OP. Oh, nice. Okay. So I'm going Rafa then. And I don't know if you can have more than one character, but if that's the case, then maybe then I'll have a I need to go on this side. Like another character that would be like Aemon or Ammon or whatever. We shall not falter. I was gonna say there's got to be a way. Yep. Okay. Tuning stone. Bunch of actual items we need. Oh, nice. Another gear. And the rage rod in the library. Perfect. This one's the most dangerous in my opinion. Like, I kid you not. It uses 2 strikes. Just raging. There are like 50 time loop guardians. Oh, okay, no, only 1 Vault Hunter. Okay, well that kind of sucks, but I mean that makes sense. So I would do Rafa then, yeah. And I'm sure you can still kind of synergize with him anyways. You know, like, you always need a DPS guy. You always need a DPS guy. This was the room that we were just in, but I don't think I went down here. I'm in the lower levels now. Yo! Okay, that was scary. I need to go back. Hopefully up and around is the way to go so I can drop down on the other side. Yes! Marcus says, choose what you think you will like, but I do think it's more your thing. Fast, agile. Yes! There's only 1 Vault Hunter, yeah, according to Marcus. Uh-oh, I think I'm stuck in the wall. I am stuck in the wall. Ah! I might just fight my way out. Okay, there you go. Make me have to like think in combat. I was just usually just spamming, no skill, just spamming it. And then I was like, okay, I think that I maybe have not invested anything into my defenses because I'm getting eaten alive by some of these enemies now. Oh yeah, heck yeah, I'm gonna play Rafa for sure then. Oh, whoops, I need to go back up. Wait, was this not the way then? Was this not the way out? That was nothing. Oh. Man, I got sidetracked pretty easily there. I could drop down... Nope, I'll die. Let's go this way. That's just the way around, so we can drop right back down. Okay, I'm down with that. Perfect. Okay, where do I insert the large gear? Remember, we have the, essentially, we have that, the key for the library chest, if you will. So you have one Vault Hunter you can play the game with, but there's 4 to choose from. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's interesting, though, that you can't have, like, more than one file, you know? Yeah, no, that makes sense, Marcus. You have one, like, character slot or whatever, but you can actually play. You can choose between 4, but you can only play as 1. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna go grab this, and if I die, it's fine. Okay, this dude's so annoying. Die. Oh gosh. Terror rod, okay. I mean, I guess technically I could drop down, right? It wants me to go up, but I also think I could probably just drop down. Yeah, I'll just do that. Will I break my ankles? Probably. All the water effects. Nope. No. Oh. Lovely. That would be the worst thing to see when you're dying, like that ugly face. Start over. You didn't die, canonically. Alright, we're gonna keep going this way then. We've got about 10 more minutes, 2:05 is when I wrap it up usually, so... Marcus, I'm just letting you know that for your, so you can coordinate your dinner. Ah, my foot. Oh gosh! We're going up, but do we need to be going up? Probably just for the sake of exploration, but I don't think this is the correct way. There you go. Is this the final door? It is. Okay, good. This was the one on the other side. Okay, good. Yeah, they get real angry. Like, the difficulty's insane. Mark says, thank you. Yes, Susanna started the pizza. Okay, nice. I just wanted to... I know that you're probably hungry. I know I was hungry. And I know I made you hungry because I was eating on stream. So I was like, I was so hungry. Okay, we got this guy over there. He's got a blue one. We're going to go ahead and free him up. Okay, he should be frozen. Brother. What are my cats doing? Hold on one second. They're in the scene. Oh no, they're not. I have my green screen behind me and I was like, no way. Fam says, night guys, have a good night, fam. I keep messing this up, let's see. This way. We open up that door. Maybe I can just get down quickly. Sort of. I don't think I took anybody out with me either. This might hurt my ankles. Quit hitting me, crazy. Honestly, those are the worst. Okay, can I kill this thing yet? Take out this guy. That way, if I die, I can take him out. Okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry for screaming. What are you doing here? Marcus says, one of my favorites, pizza and a bowl of baked beans. Really? I have never heard about that. Pizza and baked beans. That's too funny. You know what I like? What goes really well? Like pizza and beer, or wings and beer. Those go really well together as well. I don't have 3 of these, I don't think. Actually, I have all of these. Pizza and beer, or wings and beer, are fantastic. I've never had pizza and beans, but I swear that, like, you guys love your beans. Like, there's another friend of ours that he joins in on chat every once in a while, and his name is Martin Clark, and he was telling me, he was teaching me all the different foods, like a chips buddy and all that. So I was like, I was like, I've never heard of these things. And it was so cool because I'm like, I just love learning about like what different people eat and different places around the world. I just love that stuff. To me, the best way to learn about other people is you got to learn the language. You got to learn what they eat. If you know those things, you know it. Oh, even if you know like the music, like the food, the language, and the music. That's how you fully immerse yourself in another culture. It's so cool, in my opinion. Baked beans and pizza. I would never think those go together. But you never know unless you try. This one's really strong. I've not seen this moveset before. Get wrecked! Another time loop guardian, because that's all they have in this area apparently. We've got that up there. I don't know. I had to fall down a bunch of different pathways. That's what that was there for. Okay, shoot. That's okay. I don't know what green is anymore though. Probably another rod. A bite of pizza, then a spoon of baked beans is lush. Really? What kind of beans though? Because like here, I don't know like what kinds you have available, but like we have kidney beans, pinto beans, red beans, and black beans. Like that's all I can even think of. Because we don't use beans that much, like I would say. So we have like those types. What would be the best? What the heck is this then? Nothing. This should be something secret. Bite of pizza, then a spoonful of beans. I want to know what type. Oh, this looks cool. Alright, this is probably the last thing we do before my alarm goes off, so Let's see what happens. Something about martyrs and Sethrus and all that junk. Let's go kill him. This is our first boss. Looks like a normal enemy. Got the balls. Nice split into two. That's cheap. Oh no! I rushed off. Baked beans like Heinz beans. Heinz. I have to see what that is. Heinz beans. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I have to take him out first, actually, then. Really? Okay, one more try then. I think you can get Heinz beans in the States now. There are beans in a... Oh, okay. They're beans in a sauce. Okay, okay. That I'd have to try. You know what? I feel like now, I feel like actually, when I use beans, I use them in chili. And oh, I would love a chili right now. Like I make a really good chili. It's like 3 meats. It's like sausage, bacon, and ground beef. And it has beans in it. So good. Any time of the year it's good, but it's best in the fall, of course. We have them on toast for a quick snack. That I've learned. I learned that from Martin. And I was like, I feel like beans are kind of heavy. But I don't eat them very much. Back up. Why are you so far away? Not what I want, that's okay though. How am I supposed to win? All the stages of grief. I think I just have to break down to all the stages of grief. And that's the boss. I have... Oh, my alarm didn't go off yet. Oh, 1 minute. There it is. Let me try one more time. And you know what? If we get it, we get it. If not, we do a poll and we see what we do. I'm really hoping Borderlands 4 wins out, though. I think that'd be a great idea. Dang it. Okay, now... Ow. Okay, so this is where it gets a little tough. There we go. Trying to get those parries every chance we get. Brother. Get wrecked, dude. With that little lazy kill. That was not a cool finish, but that's okay. I think we took him out. We have them toast for a quick snack. You will like them. Try and find Heinz baked beans. I'm gonna look for Heinz beans. It will become a thing for you, trust me. Don't worry, folks. Don't choose before. Just an idea. You know, I think I'm gonna do it anyways. You know, like I do like to do the polls to see like what you guys like, but ultimately, I guess if we're not having fun with this, I would like to make it more worth your time, and obviously I'll be having way more fun. We can even play together, which is awesome. Hey, grab this, which is so much more fun in my opinion. Subjugate the enemy, stunning all nearby. Oh wow, that's really good. Ooh, that's the hammer. We're getting everything now. A new crafting tome, and we have the key for the other area. This seemed to open up. I gotta get out of here. Okay, so that's that. That's a whole time loop thing. We don't have all the time loop dudes killed. That's fine. Upstairs for another time, I suppose. Marcus, I have to go now, mate. Been a pleasure as always. Catch you soon. Thank you so much again for being so awesome and generous, man. Like, much love to you and Susanna. I really do appreciate you guys more than you know. So thank you so much again. I just can't say thank you enough, but I appreciate you as always, and know you never have to do that, you know, but it means a lot to me. And I hope you guys have a great evening. Enjoy your pizza and baked beans. Never heard of that before. I'm going to have to try it though. And you guys are awesome. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a poll, so hopefully we'll see what wins out. But hey, ultimately we can choose whatever we want. So we might be doing some B4 the rest of the week. So y'all take care. Susanna sends love. Bye, Susanna. Much love to you. You too, Marcus. Take care. Everybody in chat, thank you so much for stopping by today. We're going to have a great rest of the week, and I hope you guys do if you don't see me. But if you do, we'll be streaming tomorrow because we've met the super chat goal. So we'll be streaming all week. You guys are awesome. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. And until then, it's the Inhuman One signing out. Thank you guys so much.